we shall find the answer of a simple question that whether two atoms of same element are identical. But the answer of this question is strange that they are not identical. The answer of this question is no. But we will see now that how that the two atoms of same element are not identical, although they have same number of electrons, same number of protons, neutrons, and same structure. But we will see that how they are not identical, and finding two identical atoms in a same piece of metal or same piece of element is very difficult. Now we say that how the two atoms of same element are not identical. See, there are many possible energy states that the electrons of an atom can occupy. There are some electrons which are in excited states, means they occupy the orbital which is having higher energy than the ground energy level. So some electrons are at excited state, and in some atoms the electrons are at the ground level. So the properties, chemical behavior of atoms which have electrons at excited state में जो हैं उनका chemical behavior different होता है, and जो नॉर्मल ओरिजिनल ग्राउंड लेवल पे हैं जिनके इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, उनका केमिकल बिहेवियर एंड अदर बिहेवियर, फिजिकल बिहेवियर इज़ डिफरेंट. जो एटम है जिसके एक्साइटेड स्टेट में हैं इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, तो दे विल एमिट लाइट व्हेन इलेक्ट्रॉन्स come back to their original ground level. So this is the difference. And but the other atom which is having all their electrons in the ground level, they will not emit any light. So this is the difference between the two atoms. Even chemical bonding of two atoms will be different. See, if we take sodium atom, so it will act violently with water. But if we have a ion of sodium atom, it will simply dissolve in water. So they are acting behavior. Ions and simple atoms are behaving differently. So we say that the two atoms of same element are different. Now see, second position is we say कि point 1 is same in the two atoms. Point 1 means all the electrons of the two atoms are in the same energy level. So what is the position? Are they identical? Are they still identical? The answer is again no. There are other possibilities that the two atoms are different. See, atoms themselves travel, rotate, and they vibrate at different speed, different acceleration, different angle. So their angle of inclination are different. So these factors also make them different, and they act differently in the two samples, in the samples of elements. See, there are fast moving electrons, fast moving atoms, and then we have slow moving atoms. तो ये दोनों ही एटम डिफरेंटली बिहेव करते हैं. स्लो मूविंग एटम्स जो हैं स्टेबल बॉन्ड्स बना सकते हैं, स्टेबल बॉन्ड्स बनाते हैं क्योंकि वो ज़्यादा देर तक, ज़्यादा टाइम तक एक दूसरे के कॉन्टैक्ट में रहते हैं तो दे कैन फॉर्म स्टेबल बॉन्ड्स, बट फास्ट मूविंग एटम्स जो हैं दे कैन नॉट मेक स्टेबल बॉन्ड्स. So this is the difference, and these atoms are rotating at different speed, different angle, and angle of inclination is different, and their collision, effective collisions for a chemical reaction are, number of effective collisions are different. So they react differently, and hence we say that if these factors are different in two atoms, we say that atoms are not identical. Now we consider the third case. What third case is saying? If 1 and 2 are same in all situations, in all parameters, point number 1 and 2 are same, then the atoms are identical. We again say that even then there are possibilities that atoms are not identical. Now we see how. There are other situations where we have nucleus. Nucleons are present in nucleus, and protons and neutrons are nucleus. Present in nucleus, these are positive charge and these are neutral and equal in numbers. But what happens? There are some isotopes present in a sample of element which have different number of neutrons. Protons are same, number of protons are same, but different neutrons are present. So they are called isotopes. So due to these isotopes, the two atoms act differently. You have studied that in a sample of carbon there is C12 and C14, and in carbon dating we use both the samples. So they act differently. Isotopes act differently. So if one atom is having different number of neutrons, then they will act differently, and we say that atoms are not identical. So this is the third situation. Now we come on to the fourth. If 1, 2 and 3 are same, then whether the atoms are identical, we again say that no, not identical, because neutrons and protons, we have just studied, their nucleons are present in nucleus, and nucleus itself vibrate. Nucleus of an atom vibrate, rotate or move in different ways. So movement of nucleus is also affects the behavior of atom. Movement of nucleus also affects atom properties, atom behavior. So we say that if movement of nucleus is different, then atoms will behave differently. So now we see that there are many situations where the atoms of same elements are not identical. So it is very difficult to have two atoms of a same element to be exactly 100% identical. In fact, researching for group of exactly identical atoms was having worth of winning a Nobel Prize. So in practical, it is very difficult to find two atoms of a same element as 100% exactly identical. So I will request you to please subscribe to my channel and share this video to your friends. Thank you.